Good evening and welcome to Game 1 of JSBL's coverage. I'm here with my partner Blake Hamilton. Blake, back for another night.
Yes, sir. Part 2.
And we have a matchup between the 7th and 8th ranked team in the standings, ACI Robin's Nest and WCT Warriors, as that one stripped.
ACI Robin's Nest. Robin's Nest is located in 506 Belmar. It's a nice diner. Got a lot of different things. They is a first-year sponsor. So we're happy to have Robin's Nest here.
Savoy misses the three. Regis grabs the rebound, and it'll go over to ACI Robin's Nest after WCT couldn't keep possession in bounds, as that one is passed inside of Jambala, who takes a mid-range, missed it. Rebounded by
number 21,
Ekibar.
Chima.
Ekibar is that.
We just call him Chima.
Yeah. See,
solid player from, I think, a CBA graduate.
I believe so. He went to Barton.
Yeah, went to Barton College. He also coaches. You know, he does a lot in the community as well. And you know, he's one of those positionless players. He can do a little bit of everything.
In the game that WCT was able to win, he was the star. He starred and really led them to win. They only had 5 guys, played all 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think he had high point, right?
He did.
Scored high.
Savoy's trying to thread the needle. It gets stolen. Here comes Jack Zink. Jack Zink's the leading scorer for ACI Robin's Nest. He takes a 3 there. No good. Rebounded. Jamesi. Jamesi's putback rolls in.
Cracked the seal. 2-0 finally, right?
It just kind of hung on the rim and then rolled down. That one goes out.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys can do, you know?
I mean, these two teams seem pretty evenly matched.
And young.
The Brookdale team is full of guys that have played at Brookdale or going to play at Brookdale. That one is stolen by Ryan Pettit. Pettit gets his ball stolen. Here comes Jack to
early.
Regan Burke is short. One is no good. Rebounded Pettit. Here comes Quinn Peters. Quinn Peters to Ekibar. That was actually from Daniel Regis. Now our guy Nick is doing the scoreboard and the video tonight. Gotta give him some credit.
Wow. All right, Nick.
Kareem Irby tried to thread it to John Bali, lost the handle for a second and missed the shot and the putback. Here comes Ryan Pettit. Pettit inside of the hoop and one. Oh no, they call a travel.
You know, it was a spectacular take, but he went 3-on-1 and he had his teammate in the corner. So, you know, that's why you play simple basketball, guys. You know, you keep things simple, you make the simple play, and things typically work out. Oh my!
As that will go the other way.
Mr. Daniel Regis. I don't know. I don't have a background on him, but he's not allowing easy baskets for Robin's Nest.
No. Both of these teams don't have like that dominant big man that can take over. Is Ekibar inside to Regis. Regis.
Oh, he got him with the hook.
And Ekibar is called for the offensive foul. Actually, it's Regis.
These things are difficult. You know, remember yesterday's game, we saw several hooks. I don't think they were called at all.
And a double dribble, oh boy.
Refs are
active.
Yeah, I think he might have blinked too fast on that one.
As a 3 from Pettit doesn't fall, rebounded by Scott Chamesi. He'll go the other way with it. Oh, that pass to Kareem Irby almost got picked off. He overextended a bit too much. Jambala's short shot, no good. Rebounded. Jambala tried to save it. He passed it to Ekibar. Here comes Ekibar inside to Ryan Savoy. Lays it up and in. In the first 4 minutes, have not seen much offensive.
Yeah, that was a terrible transition there. I mean,
Burke's fouled.
number 33, he, turned the ball over, and then he proceeded to jog back to half court. So.
WCT foul number 10, Quinn Peters. That is his first. Team's first.
That's just
inexcusable.
we just gotta call it when we see it.
Burke's first one from the lines off the front of the rim.
I remember yesterday's games. It took them a little bit to get going, and then, well, that was the first game. Second game.
Both teams that won the first quarter ended up going on to win yesterday.
Oh, yeah. This is looking a little different.
Much more competitive. The first quarters were high scoring. This one's a defensive masterclass as Quinn Peters banks it a three.
That was a three-point basket by Quinn Peters.
Banks open today for Quinn Peters as that pass to Burke almost went out of bounds. Burke tries a three, got the roll. Friendly bounce for Regan Burke. Savoy the other end. Does he get the bounce? He doesn't. Friendly bounce on one end, not so friendly bounce on the other. As Burke tries another three, and he gets that one to fall.
Three-point basket by Regan Burke.
Regan Burke has a ACI Robbins Nest up by 2. It's
All
9-7.
right, he got another steal. Here we go.
Regan Burke propelling them in this last minute. Here comes Irby. Irby takes a mid-range, rattles it down.
These guys are getting into a little rhythm here offensively. It's looking a little bit better.
Akibar to Regis. Regis inside to Savoy. Out to Peters. Daniel Regis tries a three, no good.
A lot of easy movement. Looks like they'll have to address that as the game continues on.
Both of these offenses are moving at a slow pace as John Balo's fouled.
That's what you like to see from John Balo. I mean, get the ball on the block, get to the rim, try to get to the line.
He'll shoot 2 when we get back. First media timeout of the night. The ACI Robbins is leading 11-7 over WCT. Welcome back. Midway through the first quarter, a little bit past ACI Robbins Nest up by 4. In a game that's been very low scoring to start this first quarter.
Yeah, the WCT Warriors, huh? They looks like they're missing a few guys today.
They are.
Yeah, we're not going to get a chance to see Will Sanborn. You love seeing him. He can really score and do some fun stuff.
No Mason Jones.
Oh, no Mason Jones. What is he?
As this one gets tipped back to Zink, he makes the 2.
Where's Mason? Oh, man.
He went MIA for tonight.
It would have been great to see him play. He's phenomenal.
Still some more people filing in. Zekibar to the hoop for 2.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to sell that charge a little better, or maybe hold your ground. Oh wow,
it's an air ball.
That's a great hustle on number 1.
Scott Messi.
Scott Messi, thank you. Nice little hustle. I think that's number 7. I think he's is he a shooter? You say he's a leading scorer?
Yeah, Jack Zink.
Jack Zink. Okay.
He dropped 35 against Stearns.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as Pettit to the rim, he gets 2.
He just getting the game, number 14?
Yeah, that is a lot of guys for ACI Robbins that showed up a little bit late. And then 14, we don't have any information on, or actually may.
Well, these guys can't hold on to the ball. Okay.
Andrew Solomon for 2.
Is he
Manasquan.
not on the roster?
He's not.
Okay. Just that's okay. But Andrew Solomon, we don't know who that is, but hey,
We know him now.
he's a little active.
Solomon
He's making good decisions.
out to the corner for Quinn Peters. His 3-pointer's no good. Fight for it. Ekibar almost tipped that one in from off a rebound out of someone's hand. That would have been impressive. As Burke up top, guarded by Chima.
Quinn Peters is a former Monmouth. He went to Monmouth Regional?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Latrell Thompson is blocked out of bounds.
Number 2, Jaden Cabrera. He replaces Scott Jamesi. And into the game for WCT. Number 1, Mike Goodall. He replaces Ryan Pettit.
No. Quinn Peters goes to Manasquan.
Ah,
Yeah, they got the young guy in there. Good for him.
yeah. Here comes Solomon to the hoop. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Took me a while there.
The game was such a weird start here tonight because of all the. I don't know if you had to drive up or down to get here, but the Parkway traffic and the traffic on 35 getting here was angering, to say the least.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I fortunately was, doing basketball training and coaching in the Belmar area. So, if you are looking for a trainer or a coach, you can contact me.
He's plugging again.
Yeah, you got to do it. Findtheballer.com. You can head over to the website, submit the contact form. What's up, brother? And get yourself an opportunity to learn from myself and other athletes that I've had the opportunity to work with. I know there's a lot of guys teaching the game out here. It's all about having a good fit.
Solomon's 2 for 2 from the line. Burke tries a 3, no good. Rebounded by Quinn Peters.
Burke seems quite athletic. I like to see what he's going to do getting to the rim.
Goodall for 3, no good. Rebounded by, that's Latrell Thompson. Latrell Thompson is to Jack Zinkin. He makes 2. Here comes Savoy. Savoy's a good defensive player. He passes out to Goodall, who passes out to Ekibar. Tries a long 3, no good. Rebounded by John Bala. 19-15, a minute 20 left to play in the opening quarter. Regan Burke for 2, no good.
All right.
It's a nice mid-range, just missed it a little bit.
Yeah, you got to get to the rim.
Ekibar tried to thread the needle, and did that hit the referee? It stayed in. Solomon tries a 3 and sinks it. That was an odd play.
Got to play through. Don't fall asleep.
That looked like it was heading out of bounds, and I think it hit the referee, stayed in play. And that one's almost stolen, but it goes off Ekibar. Actually went out on ACI Robbins.
ACI Robbins has number 11, Andre Wells. He replaces Kareem Irving.
Savoy thought about the 3. Drives inside to the basket, the deuce.
Ryan Savoy of New Jersey College University?
NJCU, yes.
Wait, is that?
Wait. Yeah, NJCU.
What does that stand for?
I think it's in, I don't entirely know, to be honest with you.
Put that poll up. If we had somebody to put up a trivia quiz.
We do have that at halftime.
Okay, we could revisit.
Savoy, guarded by Burke. 6 to shoot, 6 to play, and he stepped out of bounds.
The ref called foul.
Ah.
Got him on the bump. Take it back out on the side.
4 seconds to play in the first quarter. Game is tied at 19. I believe both teams in the first quarter had more. The team that ended up going on to win last night had more points in the first quarter than these two teams combined in both of the games. Larson Ford had put up 41, and I think Ortho and Jay was pretty close to that as well. Just shows you how different teams play different styles. This one's dumped in. Ecubar's got to make it. Ecubar, as time expires, lays it in, and WCT will take a lead in the second quarter.
Is that how you pronounce his name? Ecubar?
Ecubar, yeah.
Ecubar?
Yep.
Shima Ecubar.
Shima Ecubar.
Let's go.
He has. We'll be back with the stats to start the second quarter next here on JSBL Network. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Dan Yuzerski, Blake Hamilton here, bringing you coverage of the doubleheader at JSBL. And first game between ACI Robins Nest and WCT Warriors, and then the second game between the undefeated Stearns Trailer and RK Athletic, who may or may not have NBA player and former UCLA star Moses Brown.
Who's that? Coming in this game?
Coming in the next game
Really?
for RK Athletic against Stearns.
Okay, great. Look forward to it.
Savoy guarded by
Robledo.
Robledo, passes to Solomon, no good. Solomon has one of his friends who's going to be playing in the later game, Jack Collins, over there watching him.
Yeah, Jack Collins, solid Monmouth University ball player, student athlete, gets the job done.
John Bala down low.
Whoa.
Ooh. Was fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Travel.
Actually, they call it travel. I couldn't see. See, the camera's in the. I could probably read off the monitor, but I don't like doing that. And another spill.
There we go. It's not going to be a good time without a couple fumbles, a fumble recovery or two.
Football starts next week as Savoy drains a three.
Savoy looks like he's got a skill set.
He is. He's very athletic. He's made some great defensive plays in the games I've covered. As Wells misses the three. Here comes Ecubar with it. Ecubar, good pass inside to Solomon. Corner. Goodall from the wing. No good. Rebounded Solomon. Puts it back up, spinning inside. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he's hacked. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Looks like Latrell got cracked in his face. But looks good.
It does. John Bala picks up his second. First team foul, the second for either team. Andrew Solomon misses his first. Irby and Jamesi check back in for John Bala and Zink.
Andrew Solomon really is not on the roster. Is he on?
He was a late arrival.
Oh, he's on. He's listed as a center. Very interesting.
mean, both of these teams play pretty small. As that might be a backcourt. Here comes Solomon fighting for it. He dives. Irby has
Look
it.
at the hustle.
And here comes Jamesi with it the other way. Corner 3
Latrell.
for Latrell Thompson.
Yeah, once I saw that one-handed bounce pass full court, I saw you got some game. Look at him.
Here comes Latrell
Pushing it.
He's
Make a
got
good
Irby with him. Passes
make a
to
good
Irby.
decision.
Back to Thompson. The deuce.
He's a good player.
He's got that smooth game as Regis is blocked by Jamesi. And then Jamesi bumped it out. It'll stay with WCT. 25-23. They're on top. As Shima Ekibar lays it in.
Think he might have a big game tonight as well. I got no answers for him.
Irby tries a 3, no good. Rebounded, Ekibar. Ekibar passed it a little bit too far. Goodall couldn't handle it. It looked like Ekibar might have gotten caught in the middle of who is he going to go to. Both guys, Pettit and Goodall, were open.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's rushing his decisions, but you know, hey, everybody makes mistakes.
Here comes Andre Wells. Out to the corner for Irby. Kareem Irby inside to Jamesi. Tried an alley layup. Was a little bit too far. Irby thought about the 3. He drives inside. Takes a 2. Swishes it. 7 minutes to play in the half. 27-25. WCT leads, and it's going to go the other way.
Kareem Irby, he told me that his father played in the JSBL. He said his father's name was Dana Irby. So
some ties.
Yeah, gonna have to check that out.
Kareem's pretty good. Kareem's a good player. Plays for Brookdale. Almost all of ACI Robinson's team has ties to Brookdale. As Jamesi's traveled.
I didn't see a travel, but hey, you know, maybe it happened. But the ref could have blinked again.
Solomon from Pettit back. Here comes Savoy, double teamed, almost got it stripped.
Savoy playing around.
He does. Here comes Andre Wells inside, no good. Rebounded Savoy. They have numbers if they push. Here comes Goodall. Took his time and is blocked by Irby. He passes inside to Peters, up top to Solomon, out to the corner for Goodall. Goodall takes it himself, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Cabrera. Irby with it, guarded by Solomon, lost the handles. Jamesi picks it up out to the corner. Andre Wells up top to Luis Robledo, who missed the 3. Here comes Solomon going at the entire defense. He's hacked, no foul, and then Quinn Peters lays it up and in.
Yeah, quite sloppy.
By both teams.
Yeah, I think they have to learn to keep it simple and make the better decision for the team.
I mean, both of these teams learning how to play with each other.
Oh, he traveled, dribbled too much. Oh,
Irby
offensive.
offensive.
Oh, he got it. Good. No, he got the blocking.
He did. It was a split second.
Yeah, and look, I'm not sure about that call, but, you know, hey, look, we got to – hopefully the teams will pick up the basketball IQ here.
You think part of that happens when both teams know that they can beat the other team? And ACI Robinson is at times played sloppy, but they've played much cleaner against some of the better teams in the league. Same thing with WCT. Is there a little bit of laziness when you're playing someone in that same kind of category that you might think you're better than?
Maybe. I think a lot, you know, it's a young man's game, so these young men have to use their brains as well as, you know, their brawn or their athletic ability. And this game is about making baskets, but, you know, you got to understand how to do that.
Herbie flips in a beautiful shot. Off balance as that one's down to Goodall. Goodall Nice pass. Good all. Good pass by Ryan Pettit.
Yeah, that was a nice take by Irby. He's got some talent.
Inside to Jamesi. It's blocked. Oh. Ryan Savoy almost blocked that shot. It was ruled a foul, and Scott Jamesi will shoot 2 when we get back on our end of the first half up next. Welcome back. Danny Zerski, Blake Hamilton, about to watch Scott Jamesi shoot his 2 from the line.
Scott Jamesi, he's been pretty active. He's been getting to the line. Looking forward to seeing the numbers here.
It's his first.
This is his first one? I thought it was the second. Oh, that's what you meant.
Zink checks back in.
Let's see if Zink can catch fire a little bit. He was, throwing up air balls earlier.
As Jamesi doesn't get the second. Rebounded by Quinn Peters.
Quinn Peters, a Manasquan native.
Savoy to Goodall, who passes to Ecubar, doesn't get the roll. Jack Zink, the rebound. He'll take it up the other way. He's going to pass to Irby. Tries a 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Savoy. Almost lost it on the pass to Goodall. In comes Pettit. Pettit, nice move, but he doesn't get the bounce. Quinn Peters out top from a 3. No good. Rebounded Reagan Burke. Burke will take it the other way. Burke to the rim. Got the bounce. Banked it in. Here comes Pettit. Pettit, Savoy. Savoy got it stolen by Jack Zink. Here comes Zink the other way. Blocked by Savoy!
Yeah, he tried to jelly it. He got
the chase down. Quinn Peters with the 3. No good.
Oh,
rebounded. Ecubar almost went to the back with it.
Oh,
they missed the backcourt.
Oh, he's not. The ref say he tipped.
Goodall tries a 3. No good. Was an impressive block by Savoy.
Man.
He's an athletic freak. Regan Burke up top.
Oh.
Good defense by Savoy, and Burke canned it.
That was a tough shot. I'll definitely say that.
It's great. Savoy's a fantastic defender, and he played great defense there. Quinn Peters inside tried to go up and under. Ecubar got the rebound and put it back up and in. We're tied at 33 with 3 minutes to play in the second. Threes all around here ending the second. Irby inside to Burke, who got positioning. Almost lost it for a second and gets the layup.
Burke should continue to be very aggressive around the rim. He's definitely got the talent.
Pettit passed it. It was stolen. Here comes Irby. Irby to the hoop.
Speed.
Irby! Beautiful layup.
Good for him.
Another one where he finished through contact as the tripod goes down. Savoy out to the corner for Goodall. Goodall tries a 3 and splashes it.
He is not shy of shooting that 3. He's been shooting every time he catches it. Good for him.
Zink. Nice layup. A little bit of a euro there for Zink. You want your players to have that kind of confidence, as you reference Goodall.
Absolutely.
Ecubar to the corner for Pettit. Pettit's three ties the game.
Was a three-point basket by Ryan.
Minute 48 to play. We're knotted at 39. Burke is going to draw the attention of Ecubar. He gets the switch on to Goodall inside Jack Zink. Nice layup. Finished again through contact. Here comes Savoy with it the other way. Savoy! Cabrera got a little piece of it. Goodall tries another three. That one falls. WCT goes back in on top, and the scoring has started to open up a little bit. And ACI Robbins Nest will take a timeout. We'll stay right here. A minute 17 to play in this first half. 42 to 41. WCT leads over ACI Robbins Nest. And one of the big games I've noticed in this first half is, for at least ACI Robbins Nest, number 22 Regan Burke has been on fire. It's been leading ACI Robbins Nest offensively.
Yeah, they got some talent, and it looks like they're gonna have to maintain that offensive push between Burke and
Zink and Irby.
Yeah, those three. They're gonna have to develop some rhythm, and I'd like to see Latrell out there. Well, he's back in number 44, Latrell Thompson. He's got me. I'm interested in his game. See what he's doing.
If you look at ACI Robbins Nest throughout the year, Zink, Irby, and Burke have led the way in every game. They're the three leading scorers for ACI Robbins Nest. A lot of Brookdale flavor on this team. Part of a championship run that they had this past season in their conference. As that one's stolen. Here comes John Bala. Out to the corner for Pettit. Pettit tries a three, no good. Rebounded by Ecubar. Ecubar's putback does not go.
Too strong, threw it off the backboard.
Zink has it with under 50 to play. Zink tries a three, no good. Rebounded by, pushed out to Irby. Irby driving inside. Irby spinning, blocked by Ecubar.
Ecubar got him.
Pushing the other way inside, an alley-oop layup to Burke.
Too easy.
From Pettit to Savoy. Same name, helping with the basket. And Burke was bumped. Interesting to see who that foul goes on.
Really surprised with the score, actually. It's pretty close.
I mean, both of these teams are pretty evenly matched. One team 1-4, 0-5. WCT trying to get their second win of the season. Burke out to Irby. 4 to shoot, he's got 3. Irby's gonna take a 2, airballed it, and it's gonna be a shot clock violation. And WCT has 7.4 seconds to try to get some points before the half. Josh Peters won't take a timeout for WCT. Inbounded to Ecubar. Ecubar driving, flipping one up, and getting it to roll, and that'll take us to the half. And Ecubar goes over in excitement to high-five a couple of young kids. He played well in that first half. And WCT takes a 5-point lead into the second half.
Yeah, Shima is most definitely the most talented player here in this game. Good to see him putting in the work.
He always does put on a show when he's here, and as we go to the half, we'll have our halftime stats in a moment. But as we go to our break, we want you to answer our trivia question tonight. Which JSBL legend scored the the most total points in the 1969 to 1977 Jerry Lynch's Bar Outdoor era? Is it A, Jake Jones, B, Ron Corrigan, C, Bob Roma, and D, Bob Verga? They're your stats partner, and
who scored? What's the question? Who scored?
I'll ask you. I did not read it well, so I'll repeat it one more time.
It's all right.
Which JSBL legend scored the most total points in the 1969 through 1977, Jerry Lynch's bar outdoor era. Is it A, Jake Jones, B, Ron Cornegie, C, Bob Roma, or D, Bob Verga? We'll have the answer for you when we get back. Do you have any guesses before we go to break?
I'm going to have to go with Bob Verga, but I wouldn't know.
We'll see if he's right when we get back next year on JSBL Hoops.
See ya.
We're back with the start of the second half, and you guessed Bob Verga for the trivia question. You actually got that one right.
Hey, let's go.
Bob Verga of Seagirt
Coach
led
Blake.
St. Rose to back-to-back state championships. He went on to Duke University, where he led them to the 1966 Final Four and was a two-time All-American, averaging 26.1 points per game in 1967, which stood as a school record until 2006 when it was broken by J.J. Redick. Verga was an ABA All-Star in 1970 when he averaged 27.5 points per game. After the ABA-NBA merger, Verga joined the Portland Trailblazers of the NBA. Verga won 5 JSBL championships and 5 JSBL playoff MVPs while playing for Jerry Lynch's. Many longtime fans would consider him to be the greatest JSBL player of all time. Now we do have our halftime stats as well, and something that I want to point out, Chima Ekibar leading the way for WCT, as that one's stolen by Chima on cue. Here he comes. Passes inside to Regis, who missed the layup, didn't get a friendly bounce. He gets his rebound, misses the putback, gets another rebound, passes up top to Savoy. Savoy inside to Regis, he slams it! Back-breaking possession.
I mean, I thought he should have went back up with it, but good for him.
As Burke, he's fouled from 2, he'll shoot 2. Burke in that first half led all scorers with 16. With 6 and 9, efficient.
Burke has got the he's got some good elevation on his shot. He's taken, and he's not afraid to take the shot. So those are good things. He'll probably have to learn how to facilitate and, you know, keep things a little bit more simple for
Definitely.
him. Yeah.
Playing at JUCO Brookdale right now, he's someone that can definitely play in a division.
Free throws. Free throws are important.
He's such a smooth player, the way his game plays. He can pass, he can really do anything. He can score from all 3 levels, which teams love.
Yeah, you gotta make your free throws.
You do. You can't miss 2 of them. He did there.
Yep.
Here comes Ekibar.
Let's see what we got here.
Out to Savoy. Savoy's going to take a 3. Splashes it.
Miscommunication error. And Savoy. Is that Savoy?
That is Ryan Savoy.
Savoy made him pay.
It's an 11-point lead, largest of the night for WCT. Here comes Irby with it.
Sometimes you just got to open your mouth. You got to say, switch. Switch.
Jack Zink. This mid-range was blocked by Savoy. Here comes Pettit with it. 3-on-1. Lally-oop to Pettit, or that was Savoy to Peters. Or Peters to Savoy. I lost my train of thought. I apologize to those fans. But
that's all right. Nobody's
13-point game. A 3 for Burke is off the front of the rim, and luckily for, actually I was gonna, look like it had one off Pettit, but it ended up going off Zink. And a game that was only 5 at the half, it's, as Savoy tries a 3, no good. WCT's opened on a 13-2 run to start the 3rd quarter. The 5-point game is now ballooned to a 13-point game. Askew to Zink. Zink tries a 3, no good. Rebounded by Quinn Peters. Was tipped from Ekibar. Here comes Savoy. Savoy inside the lane. He's fouled, and he will shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
Who's that, Irby?
Yep, you nailed it. His 2nd foul of the game, the team's 1st of the quarter. As Savoy makes his 1st. Looks like head coach Mike Thompson may be calling a timeout. No, he's not. How deflating is it when you go on, when the opposing team goes on a run like this to start a quarter?
Well, we still got 6 minutes left, so let's see what happens.
They got to settle in. This one's out to Zink. Zink guarded by Pettit.
Whoa.
Inside to Askew. Askew's blocked.
Darnell Askew, center, number 15. He got a quick first step going, right? You see
he
that?
did, but great recovery by Daniel Regis to block that shot. The one thing I've noticed that ACI Robbinsons doesn't have really going for them, as that's going to be a shot clock violation. The athleticism that WCT has is really having a way with ACI Robbinsons. They just don't have the defensive athletic ability that WCT has. They haven't been able to block shots. They haven't been able to move with WCT as Savoy tries a 2. He sunk it. And it's a 60-43 game. A 17-2 run as Burke answers back. 17-4 run. Actually, that's a 14-4 run as Ekibar misses. Peters is blocked by Latrell Thompson.
Into the game for ACI Robbins, number 33, Tim Yambala. And number 11, Andre Wells. They replaced Latrell Thompson.
Tim Yambala coming through. I'm looking for hopefully he can get some buckets for us. He's 0 for 3 right now. 0 for 3.
As
0 for 2.
Savoy's no good. Fight for it goes to John Bala, previously mentioned. Andre Wells to Irby.
Irby's got a little momentum here. He's got about 10 points.
He takes a 3, no good. Here comes Savoy. Savoy out to Ekibar, takes a mid-range, nails it. And WCT is in control. They have outscored ACI Robbins Nest, as that one's almost blocked, passing to John Bala. He missed it, rebounded by Regis. Through the first 4 minutes, about 5 minutes, 10 seconds, it's been all WCT. They've outscored ACI Robbins Nest 16-4.
Yeah, this is a tough game. A lot of dribbling.
Quinn Peters doesn't take the 3. 3 seconds to shoot. Savoy tries a 3 as time expires. It's going to be a shot clock violation, and we'll take a timeout. With 4:28 left to play, WCT has taken command of this third quarter. They have outscored.
Yikes.
Actually, never mind. They don't call the timeout.
No timeout. Keep that clock running.
They do. I was all ready to go into a break.
Yeah, sorry.
As
no break. Let's get this
Wells
this
missed.
quarter.
The putback was also no good. As a save attempt goes right to Regan Burke. He cans a 3.
He can score.
How many times are we going to see that where someone tries to keep it alive and it goes right to the other team's player and they make an easy basket? Goodall the other way, misses the 3, rebounded by Jim Messi.
Goodall shooting threes.
Burke to Wells. Wells inside. No good. He's fouled. And we'll shoot 2. But it's one of those plays, if you're a coach, I'm assuming you'd much rather have the ball go out of bounds and you could reset your defense than an ill-advised pass where you don't see who you're passing it to.
Yeah, I would say we just got. Hopefully, it doesn't. It gets prettier. Hopefully, we can enjoy.
It's been a fun one so far. Wells missed both at the line. Jamesi fought for it, but Solomon came out with it. Goodall guarded by Wells. Inside, Goodall. Goodall's blocked. Gets his own rebound. Out to the corner, no good. That one went to Cabrera, who passed it to Wells. Here's Burke with it. Burke left open for mid-range, misses. Fight for the board, goes out to Cabrera, who almost made a nice layup. He tried to go under the hoop and then reverse it as Savoy has a bit of an opening. He cuts inside, drives, layup is no good. Rebounded by ACI Robbins as Jaden Cabrera. Savoy steals it. He gets it to Solomon. 2-on-2. Inside to Regis. Missed the alley. Up top, Savoy. Savoy tries a mid-range, no good. A little bit of a lid on the basket. Pass minute for both of these teams.
Yep.
Could be such a cruel sport sometimes.
Yeah, especially when you're over dribbling, right? And just not moving the ball.
It just feels like both of these teams have not quite settled in through the first.
Oh, they're settled in.
They're settled in, but it just feels like it's still very tense.
No chemistry. More chemistry.
Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah. Keep it simple, you know?
It's something that every coach, I'm sure, loves to preach, but something that sure drives every coach insane.
We got all the sayings.
This one, that's a Cabrera. Cabrera puts up a 2.
Ooh.
Nice bank.
That was like a floater jelly lay.
As Savoy misses the 2. Here comes Jemesi trying to cut the lead to 10.
Strong rebound by Jemesi.
Wells to Cabrera. Previously made that nice 2, and he gets it stolen. Here comes Ecubar slamming it down.
It looks like the young guys don't understand spacing as well as they should. And, you know, I guess that comes with
John Bala posting up, no good.
There he is.
Third time's the charm on the putback.
Looks like if he wants to score, he can.
As Savoy to the hoop, he's fouled. He'll shoot one more. Chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
He ain't even. He was unable to contest that, but you know, Chima's a really athletic. Oh wait, that was Savoy.
That was Savoy.
Wow.
Both of those two guys are so athletic and they have such great verticals too. They've both blocked plenty of shots as Savoy misses. No, actually, he made it. Spoke a little too soon. 67 to 52. As we under 90 to play in this third quarter. As Wells out to the corner for Robledo, missed it. Long pass. Pettit up top. Oh, was a little too short, but Goodall got the rebound and he's hacked.
It's a good effort by both teams, hustling up and down the court. Definitely can appreciate that.
And this is one of the things you get with young teams. That experience and that knowing where guys are is not quite there yet because you need to get used to playing with each other. And ACI Robins Nest will definitely experience it during their season at Brookdale. As outside of Josiah Baskin and Scott Jemesi, everyone else on that roster is Brookdale, either former or current. Goodall makes 1 of 2 from the line.
And you got to love the coaches at Brookdale. You got Coach Cheese. I think that he recently reached a milestone of wins or, you know, something. He's been there for a long time.
Cabrera missed a 3, rebounded by Ecubar. Ecubar takes a mid-range, splashes it.
Yeah, if you don't guard him, he'll make every basket.
He's such a fun guy to watch play because of the energy, the defensive intensity, the scoring. He can do it everything. A little bit of everything. A jack of all trades.
Absolutely. He's got great character, man. He's a quality guy.
Pettit out to Ecubar. Misses that 3, rebounded John Bala. Final possession, potentially, of this quarter. Maybe ACI Robins will try for the 2-for-1. Shot clock turned off with 13 seconds to play.
Oh.
Robledo missed. Here comes Savoy. Savoy, nice pass to Goodall. Beautiful court vision by Savoy, and that'll do it for the third quarter.
Way to run by Goodall. You know, the simple fast break, bounce pass, right off the kiss off the glass. You can't beat it.
What was so nice is that it was a beautiful thread from, I believe that was Savoy to Goodall, and that'll do it for our third quarter. A dominating third quarter for WCT. They now lead by 20. We'll be right back with the start of the fourth next. Start of the fourth quarter here, JSBL. Dan Yuzerski, Blake Hamilton, bringing you nonstop coverage from tonight's 2 games.
And it's been interesting getting a chance to see some of these guys.
As Burke traveled.
He's doing a little too much. Maybe his foot slid. We don't have instant replay here, but you know, if you guys want to watch and scroll back, you can. Hopefully Burke comes back to this video, man. You just got to keep it simple.
They're not. It feels like ACI Robbins just isn't really letting the game come to them.
Oh, he just
Reed just traveled.
He just made the same move that Burke did. His foot slid. Yeah. So fundamentals matter. Can't slide your pivot while you're pivoting.
ACI Robbins was outscored in that quarter, 26-11.
But you know, the ref made a call.
That one is no good from Burke. And he kind of yelled at the ref. Inside to Savoy, alley-oop layup. Burke open from 3. Peters closed. Burke missed a shot, gets his own rebound. Spinning inside, the deuce.
Yeah.
Pettit. All the way to the corner. Savoy, 3, bottoms.
That was a nice pass as well. Way to find him in the corner.
Those cross-court passes can be a little bit risky sometimes.
Seamus basket.
Seamus hasn't played. He's not in tonight.
So who made that? Who's number 4?
That's Ryan Pettit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
As Quinn Peters with the putback after the Ekibar missed 3. The lead is ballooned to 25 for WCT.
I'm looking at the other.
Jack Zink.
There he
rolls
is.
into 2.
Finally hit a bucket. Let's go. Still got 8 minutes, so a lot can happen.
Here comes Regis.
He dunked so hard it hit the ventilation system. Good for him.
That was an impressive one-handed attempt.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
emphasis on the
impressive.
Yes.
As Irby almost lost it. Outside of Latrell Thompson. Back to Irby. Irby flipping one up and getting it to roll in.
Irby's got some talent.
He's a good guard.
Yeah, he's got speed.
Here comes Ekibar getting the pass inside. Out to the corner for Savoy. A 3. And WCT just continuing to play solid fundamental basketball. Here comes Ekibar, 2-on-1. Savoy lobbing it up. Ekibar tipping it in. And ACI Robbins will call a timeout with 7:17 to play.
Yeah. Starting to get out of hand. Looks like they're going to go for 100. And you know what that means.
What does that mean?
That means you got to let the clock run. That's what that means. It's getting out of hand. Hopefully they can clean up the mistakes here and cut the lead down.
Yeah.
84-58 is you're starting to get into the barn burner territory.
And then for ACI Robbins, what are you saying as a coach in this situation, or what are you, as a player in that huddle, saying to your teammates down by 26? A little bit of some time left to play.
Hustle, stop the ball on defense in these transition breaks for these guys. Like, make tough shots, play team defense, communicate. I mean, these guys got. You've seen all the offensive skills, absolutely, right? You've seen the jump shots, the spins, the through the leg spins, the reverse fake pivots, fade away, the James Hardens. But these guys are going to have to get back on defense and get stops. But, Savoy and Shima, they've been very, very productive.
Savoy played good defense there. He gets the rebound. Out to Pettit. Ekibar getting held a little bit. Looking like a wide receiver downfield. And he's fouled. They call an offensive foul on that. I know he mentioned football starting in a week or so.
Yeah, I think Regis was holding him and getting the ball at the same time. So, you got to be able to post up properly.
As Irby to the hoop, a little too strong. Rebounded Pettit, a fight for it. It'll be a jump ball. We remind you to stick around. Our second stream tonight is between undefeated Stearns Trailer. They have a loaded roster, and then Arcadia Athletic, who has the leading rebounder, who's sitting to the left of us, Jack Collins, along with potentially Moses Brown, Moses Brown is 7'2".
Can't wait to see him
if he plays. And here come some guys: Jakari Spence, Shavar Reynolds.
Oh, we love them. They're great.
Walking into him, and
we put them put them in a place where, they're going to come in and put on a show. I'm excited to see that.
Shavar is such a confident player, and I was talking to him earlier this week, and he said how confident he was and that he thinks Stearns Trailer is going to repeat as champions. They're 5-0 right now, and he said that no one else can play as a team like we have. Ask who gets the 2.
Yeah, Shavar, he's shown a lot of growth from his days in Seton Hall to Monmouth to playing professionally. So, he's got a high ceiling. I would say he could probably play as long as he likes.
He can do everything.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal athlete. But he's got great character, and he's, seemed to kind of, sustain his ability to perform on the court. So that's great.
Savoy gets the screen, passes out to Peters, who tries a 3, nails it. That was so wet. That shot was so wet, it didn't even graze the basket. The net, I should say. 87-60. Latrell Thompson up top, guarded by Peters, baby. Driving in, flipping a shot up, no good. He gets his rebound and gets the putback.
Yeah, I spoke to the coach at halftime. He said Latrell Thompson, this is his first
offensive foul.
First game.
He's impressed.
But he'll be playing at Brookdale this year, and I absolutely like what I see in him.
He's got a good offensive game. He can get inside, he can shoot. He's quick, he's athletic, he can make some plays. Zink to Irby. Irby, another one of those guys who's shown his athleticism off tonight. Outside to Zink, who can shoot. It was blocked by Savoy. He gets a long pass. He is blocked on the other end by Irby. Taste of his own medicine.
Irby's hustling.
Solomon is called for foul. Wells comes in to replace Zink. Here comes Irby. Irby missed the layup, but right there for the putback was Scott Messi.
Irby's pretty good.
Approaching 5 to play in game number 1. Quinn Peters, a 3, no good. Rebound goes to Savoy. Savoy out to Pettit. Pettit, a 3, no good, off the front of the rim. Bounced off, Quinn Peters.
Nice looking shot, just didn't go in.
Final time out of the night with exactly 5 to play in quarter number 4. This one's not very tight. It's an 87-64 lead for WCT on their way to picking up their second win of the season. Welcome back. Under 5 to play. Here comes inside. Wells had it tipped, missed the layup, and the putback was missed as well. Now, when you played for Stearns, did they have those beautiful UNC-esque uniforms or no?
Yeah. No, we had. I think those were always our colors, but I think in the last few seasons we've updated our uniforms.
Quinn Peters trying the three, no good. Rebound, Scotchamessi. 3-on-1 as Burt lays it in, and the foul. Trying to cut the lead to 20.
Good take by Burke.
The thing that Burke has shown tonight is his assertiveness, and if he's going to be like this at Brookdale this year, they are a dangerous team.
Yeah, they're
in the NJ, I think it's NJAAC.
Yeah, New Jersey College Junior College Association. Whoa.
Here comes Regis dribbling for the entire team. He drives inside, flips it up, and one. That was quite the possession for WCT.
No comment on that. Hopefully knocks us down.
He went right through the ACI Robinson's defenses. He just doesn't get that one. Irby trying three, no good. He airballed it. Peters with the rebound. Savoy to the hoop. Outside to Pettit.
Good all.
Pettit at three, no good. That's good all, I apologize.
That's all right, I got your back, man.
Solomon at three, no good. Rebound out to Andre Wells. Wells.
Robin's Nest really has an opportunity to take advantage of this. They're just, the other team was, WCT's just putting up threes.
Burke inside. His shot doesn't go, but he'll shoot two.
WCT foul number 10, Quinn Peters. That's his third, team's third. At the line for ACI.
I think the question is going to be if they're going to be able to get defensive stops. They don't have any problem getting to the line, getting shots up, but it seems like they have serious trouble, stopping WCT. So
Burke's first goes. Ekibar will check back in. Now I'm no betting man, but I would say this one's just about over. That one's tipped. Cabrera couldn't keep it in, and it rolls down the chairs. Ekibar, a long three, no good. Kept in by Goodall. Goodall from the corner. Fakes the three, takes one now. Skadoosh!
Stevens, Goodall from Stevens College. Which Stevens? The one in New Jersey or the one in Maryland?
I didn't know there was two.
Isn't there one in New Jersey, Stevens?
I think it's the Jersey one. Stevens Institute of Technology in Jersey.
Okay.
In Hoboken.
I could be confusing Stevenson.
That might be it.
In Maryland.
Let's take a look. We will. Here comes Wells. Wells inside. Nice reverse. So I did some fact checking for you. Stevens is in Hoboken, New Jersey, and then there's Stevenson's in Maryland. As Savoy spun out of a coverage and missed a three.
Askew with the coast-to-coast
Askew got
turnover.
it stolen. Here comes
Savoy. Oh, hell no.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sorry. All right.
That one slipped right out of his hand.
New Jersey City University. I actually double-checked that, and I'm glad I was able to. Hey, you know, Savoy has been playing pretty well this game, but, you know, hey, look. Not everybody can do what your boy from last night can do, right?
Shaq Robinson.
And
Or no, Shaq Harrison and Justin Robinson.
and Pettis,
Napier Lewis.
right? Pettis? Pierre Lewis. Pierre Lewis.
Pierre Louis.
Pierre Louis.
I've been saying it wrong the entire season, and I kind of feel bad about it now.
He'll be all right. He's
a baller.
He's a baller, man.
Shout out to him. His wedding's actually on Sunday. As Zink misses the 3. That'll go out. Gym has started to fill up for the later game. Irby gets replaced as Ekibar, a 3. Bottoms it out. And it's 97-71.
Let that clock run, baby.
Wells, a 3 to answer. Hit that one. Ekibar, long pass to Regis, who lost the handle. It'll go ACI's way.
Sheesh.
Wells to Zink. Wells flipping one up to John Bala, who tries a 3. No good. Karam's out of bounds, and WCT will have it with 59.9 seconds to play. They're going to improve to 2-4, going 2-1 in their final 3 before the playoffs. Could go 3-0.
Good all.
Good all, and they've hit 100.
Called it.
You did. As Wells inside, no good. Tip for the rebound. Askew couldn't quite keep it in. WCT has it.
Zink having a tough one. If you said he had 35 against Stearns.
He did. Here comes Ekibar, a 3.
Was a three-point basket by Shima Ekibar.
Wells almost got it stripped. Wells spinning to the hoop, getting the deuce. That one's almost stolen. 103-76 with under 14 seconds to play. And Ekibar is going to dribble it out. Long pass.
Please,
It's
please.
tipped out of bounds.
Please dribble it out, brother. I'm sorry. I can't hold on. There's 4 seconds left.
It's been that kind of night.
Yeah,
game
just
one.
let this game end.
And
Thank
Solid.
Yo,
puts it
you
on
saw
the
you see
ground.
that? You put it on the ground. Thank you.
And that ends it.
Please.
WCT, a convincing win, a dominant second half. Led by 5 at the half, they end up going on to win by 27. Outscoring WCT in the second half by 22. They improved to 2-4. ACI Robbins now has dropped to 0-6. Ekibar, another fantastic game. We'll get the stats in a second. And as we turn to game 2 and look back at game number 1, what are your thoughts?
That game was, it was tough, man.
For both teams, it felt like neither of them really wanted to dictate the pace of play. And for WCT, even though they won by 27, a little bit of a sloppy night as Regan Burke, 26, led all of ACI Robbins. As no one else had more than 12. No one else could really assist Burke on the scoring end. And then 29 for Ekibar, 29 for Savoy, 19 for Goodall. Peters had 10, Pettit had 5, and then Daniel Regis added 4, along with Solomon 7. The rebounds were WCT out-rebounded ACI by 16, and then was really dominant. And WCT with a 21-2 run, helping them pick up their second win of the season. We should be back with an interview as you start to see the game number 2 players warming up with RKE. Jack Collins, the leader for that group, and for Stearns Trailer, Miles Kale, Shavar Reynolds, and Jakari Spence, the leaders for them. Larry Smith also getting ready. The defensive menace for Stearns Trailer. The defending champs from last year.
Hey, you gotta love this matchup. You can already tell the buzz is there, so it's gonna be exciting. Playing for Stearns, I played for Stearns Trailer for years.
So is there some bias here? Or?
Oh yeah,
Oh, boy.
absolutely. We got our coach down there, Ron Pastore. He's the man. I mean, Ronnie, he's a great recruiter and coach. And so just to have that championship from last year and now, have these guys here playing as a team and looking to repeat, it's a blessing.
Pastore isn't here. Pastore's not with Stearns actually anymore. It's Joe Whalen.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So Joe Whalen, and I'm sorry, Ron Pastore is not the coach because he is a coach at Brookdale, right? So the rules are the rules, and we have to follow the rules no matter what. But Joe Whalen, I was fortunate enough to be coached by him, and we won a championship together here at Stearns. His son is currently coaching at Seton Hall, and Joe's a staple. He's been coaching and working with the youth probably since I was a youth. And so at least
long time.
At least 20, 30 years, which you gotta respect it.
Well,
so, yeah. That's pretty much the background.
Sorry to cut you off, but we do have to find our way over to the other stream. If you are looking forward to watching Game 2, we will see you in a little bit. That's it from us for Game 1. We'll be back with Game 2 next.